Chris, we tell you a lot about all the events going on at the state capitol, but you don't often hear us talk much about the building itself or the legends that have supposedly haunted it for a century.
Fox 61's Joe Monti was at the Capitol and has more on a possible ghost situation there.
People say the ghost of a former Connecticut governor still comes to work on the occasion. Staff just aren't expecting it when he does. The first encounter with his spirit goes all the way back to the 1920s.
The lieutenant governor was working late one night in his office up on the 3rd floor. And the story is he felt the room grow cold. There was a door opening, and supposedly when he looked up from his desk, there was the ghost of Governor William Buckingham.
After that experience, Kim Fabrizio says the lieutenant governor couldn't get out of the building fast enough and that he never stayed at work past 5 p.m. ever again. That was the first and last encounter with the governor for a while.
60 years later, a staffer was working up in that space, felt the same situation. The door opened. He knew nobody was in the space. Thought he saw Governor Buckingham, and I think he tried to make a point of getting out of the building as early as he could as well.
There haven't been any known encounters with Buckingham since the 1980s. Interestingly enough, the former governor died in 1875, about 3 years before the Capitol building was finished in 1878. It may seem strange that he haunts a building he never worked in, but the two encounters happened on the same floor, in the same room, and it's no surprise where. Room 324, the Senate Republican Caucus Room. Governor Buckingham was a Republican who served during the Civil War and was a strong supporter of President Lincoln.
Extremely supportive of the Connecticut troops during the Civil War. And one of the things he did was donate a great deal of the money the troops needed at the time to buy their uniforms and supplies.
A large bronze statue of the governor from the early 1880s sits surrounded by Civil War battle flags at one of the entrances to the Capitol building. While some might see hauntings as creepy, Capitol staff say they think Governor Buckingham would be a good guy to have around, alive or in spirit.
He would be a good ghost, a friendly ghost. My understanding is he had a pretty good sense of humor, so maybe appropriate that his ghost haunts the building.
We didn't see any ghosts on this hunt, but I gotta say, the inside of the Capitol is absolutely amazing. It's filled with incredible history everywhere you look. If you haven't seen the inside yet, it's definitely worth reaching out to Kim and scheduling a tour. For now in Hartford, Joe Monti, Fox 61.